Welcome to episode 13 of The Journey to Greatness. Let's get right into the puzzles, shall we? Simple enough. Check. Sacrifice the queen. Checkmate. This one. I think it's just take the rook. Yep. Looks like we run out of puzzles. I know we do. And checkmate. No, thank you. Anyway, on to the daily puzzle. Yep, it's just the same back rank checkmate. That was a surprisingly easy one. So, let's get into a game. And lucky for me, I'm white. Let's just hope this is an interesting game in which I don't get annihilated. And I castle, defend my pawn. Then I'm going to push the pawn once. If I push it twice, then takes. They take the pawn, I take back with the knight, they take with the bishop, and I lose an entire piece because I can't recapture the queen because of their knight. Interesting strategy they've chosen. But that hangs a pawn, so I'm going to take the pawn. And they attack. So I will just run back. I'm going to attack their bishop. That's mostly because I just don't know what else to do. They can't move the bishop to b4 because then I can pawn fork. So they're only... I'm just going to take the bishop. And then I'm going to attack the queen. Oh wait, I just realised I actually made a blunder. That bishop's not actually protected because if they take the bishop, I take back with the knight, my queen's exposed, and I lose the piece, which makes it an even game again. Looks like you missed that. Anyway, now I'm going to unpin my knight by moving my queen here, which also adds protection to my bishop. And I have a hanging pawn, so I just realised that my b2 pawn is hanging because nothing protects it, like nothing was ever protecting it. But then again, that's only a pawn disadvantage. And I'm going to attack his queen and hopefully win back my pawn. Oh wait, now I'm going to lose another pawn because he can just go c2. He takes, I take back with my queen, and yeah, it's an equal trade, although I lose a knight. Except I've got this. Because my bishop protects the queen. Okay, now I'm threatening his other pawn. Gotta run. I think his best move was to just push the pawn. And now he's probably going to defend it. Actually, no, he can't defend it. He's lost his pawn. His only option is to trade the rook. Yeah, I'll just trade forcing move. He'll probably take back with his bishop is his best move. And I'm just gonna start pushing. Try and get a pawn to promote. Except my king's kind of... If I move this rook and he gets his rook on the right square, it's over. So I'm gonna go here. He'll probably attack me with this rook, in which case I can just run away and threaten his other pawn on a7. Yeah, I'm threatening to fork his two pawns on d and a, and he just let me do it. See, now I'm threatening both pawns and he can't save both. And he chose to save that one. Except I'm still attacking that one. I should have probably taken that one with the d3 bishop. Because now we can just push it again and stop my pawn from being able to push. And I'm just going to attack some pawns. And now this pawn is free to take. Ooh, that was a dirty move. Because now I can't take the pawn because he'd just checkmate me. Actually, no, he wouldn't, but because I can just go bishop f1 blocking. But I'm going to do this to move away his bishop. And provide my king an escape square. Because now if I take and he checks, I can just go to f2. And I attack. Well, I thought I found a dirty strategy. But that just blundered my rook. It's fine. Now it's a pretty equal game because I have extra pawns. That's what you call blundering. So now I'm going to just try and bring out my king and get a pawn to promote. I think I see what he's going to do. He's going to go to h2. Then I push the pawn, and yeah, he's got basically nothing. But the problem here is I can't do anything. Ooh. I don't know about that move. But I'm now technically losing. Yeah, best I've got is a draw now. Yeah, it's a draw. It was a very interesting game. I say we review it. Oh, he had a brilliant move. I think that was the rook sacrifice. And his rating was higher than mine. Although I had higher opening accuracy, equal mid-game accuracy, and he had better end-game accuracy. So there's that. All book moves. Yes. Ooh. So and then I found that to save my advantage. So I protect my bishop. They wanted me to attack his bishop. And then I attack. And then that was a rook blunder. If I hadn't blundered that rook, this would have probably ended with an absolute annihilation. So yeah, I should have pushed once. So yeah, I should have already done that. And then rook sacrifice. And then I took. And then 4 great moves in a row. That was a very long and very interesting game. 1 more minute and I would have won on time. So it looks like that's the end. Good.